Welcome to Sterling High School. My name is Jared Claiborne. I am your principal, and this is the Castle Connection for April 18th. It's a Thursday here at the Castle. I'm here in the TV studio. I'm thankful that Ben Nicholas is behind the scenes there doing the recording for us with Mr. K. So I have a few announcements for you today, so just bear with me. First up is the CAF Summer EBT Program. So if you are a person that may have qualified for free and reduced lunch, I sent out a message that the federal and state governments have changed that process on what you're eligible for, but that's due on Friday. If you were planning to apply for that, that's where you would actually get money over the summertime for help with food costs. It's called the Summer EBT Program. Make sure that you see that email and you complete that application right away. So this would apply for people that might be free and reduced lunch. Another reminder with parking and drop-off, please, when you're dropping off, make sure you pull all the way down to the end so that you're not backing up traffic going into Warwick Road. Similarly, the new lot that's by the cafeteria, those persons going in there, try to pull forward as far as you can so that the people turning in off of Warwick Road are getting off of the street. And then lastly, when you're coming out of that lot, we would really request, we're working with the police departments, that you don't in the morning after drop-off try to turn left out of that new parking lot. Again, that's that maintenance driveway that goes to the back of the building and the new parking lot. Please try to make everybody go to the right with no left-hand turns so that that traffic flow continues to move, and we appreciate your help with that. I also sent out a message about the travel club. This is the Gate Travel Club that Mrs. Galt, Miss Camerata run. That is a club that exists outside of Sterling High School. We don't really govern that, but it's made available to Sterling High School students. So if that's something you're interested in, your student participating and traveling abroad, make sure you check out that email that came from me. COVID procedures have finally been officially updated. The New Jersey Department of Health gave us the written document that shows that information. Some of the things are that there are no longer mask wearing is not necessarily required if you're a positive person, but of course we would still encourage it. If you have fever and symptoms, then you're supposed to still stay home, but only for the 24 hours after you are fever free. And that includes fevers that have been not used with fever reducing medication. So you don't have any meds in you, you have no fever, and then 24 hours later, that's when we're looking for you to come back. And that would apply for both students and staff. Shout out to our esports team. In case you didn't know, we have an esports team. Our club advisor is Miss Aaliyah Kira, who is our multimedia graphic design teacher. We participate in the Garden State Esports League. Recently, our team has played against Clayton and West Deptford, and next week they have a match against Woodbury. Pretty fun. If you want more information, please make sure you reach out. We've been celebrating some of our staff recently. Last week we had a paraprofessional week, so all of our classroom aides and assistants, we were able to celebrate. Ms. Sukanik helped us. We had a nice luncheon with them from La Esperanza. Next week we plan to celebrate our administrative assistants professionals. So all of our office secretarial staff, we're going to celebrate and join together for a lunch with them as well. Next week is Take Your Child to Workday. Big day, and it's something that we really celebrate and we take pride in here at Sterling High School. Ms. Howitt helps coordinate with our staff to offer activities for our students, or really it's for our staff members whose children come to the school. Very exciting time. But if you are a student and you are going somewhere else, remember our requirement is that we must have a letter on business letterhead that you have attended the work of your parent. Okay, it can't be a simple email, and it should happen the next day. We should have that letter on letterhead in order to excuse your absence. We encourage you to go, just make sure you're following the proper procedure. A business letterhead has to be submitted. All right, big news coming up on April 29th. Please mark your calendars. 6:30 p.m. on Monday, April 29th, we're going to give a presentation on the new schedule for the 24-25 school year. For the first time in the last, it's been almost 25 years that Sterling High School is operated under the block schedule. If you have not heard, we are moving away from the block schedule. and we're going to give you a presentation on the reasons why and what to expect next year. This will not impact majorly your students' scheduling. That's already been happening in the scheduling process because we were able to schedule with both options, but we are thankful to say that we partnered with our teachers union and the Board of Education, and we have come up with a contract and a schedule that meets the needs of our school community. So you can find out all about that in a presentation on Monday, April 29th. And I give a shout out to Ms. Ravier, Ms. Considine for their work on that. And then we have several committees of teachers and staff that are working towards planning to go to this new schedule for next school year. On that same night, we're also going to do a World Cultures Day presentation, a kind of a walkthrough guided tour. So you actually come up at 6 p.m. that evening. And again, we'll send out more information. See and hear from people. Remember, you can access your teachers anytime by sending them an email. And your students do a great job of communicating with their teachers using Microsoft Teams. It's a great, safe chat feature within Teams they can communicate. We thank you for your time. Happy Thursday. As always, go Knights.